I'm Appo from the blog Kids, Trolls, and Cherubs, and I'm going to do a Gamzee cosplay makeup. Stay tuned. So far, I've just popped on my contacts, which I've got from eyesbright.com, and I'll put a link in the description. And then now I'm going to put on my ears that I got on Amazon that are by Eridani Studios, if I'm pronouncing that right. And I just like the look for Gamzee because, you know, the whole Capricorn thing. And I'm just going to pop these on with some liquid latex and some spirit gum. So I apologize for skipping me putting on the ears, but that's not really part of the makeup of this tutorial, really, in my opinion. So I just skipped that and the contacts and the wig and the horns, and I'm just going to mainly focus on the makeup. So I'm going to start the makeup right now, and what I'm using instead of Snazaroo, which is what most people use, I'm using the normal stuff by Ruby's Costume Co. And you can get it at basically any Halloween store this time of year, or it's really cheap at all costuming stores. And so I'm going to use it. It's cream based, and I have it in the light gray and in the white somewhere here. Yeah, I'll just find that when I need it. But I have it in the light gray and in the white, and I'm going to use the light gray for his painted on gray parts and the white for his white parts. And for the neck, I will be using Snazaroo because it's, I don't know, it doesn't look as makeup-y, and I feel like his makeup should look more like makeup and his skin should look more like skin. So yeah, I'm gonna start, and I'm gonna take the gray cream makeup, and I'm gonna take this, and I'm gonna take a small sponge that I used to paint my ears, and I'm just gonna outline around the parts first with an eyebrow pencil, and then I'm gonna fill it in with this. So I'm just gonna outline it in the eyebrow pencil now. I'm gonna start way out here and draw just a straight line. Yeah, just a straight line across his upper lip, or over his upper lip and over to the other side. And I'm gonna get it as even on both sides as possible. Yeah, that looks like it matches. And then I'm gonna mark out right down here where I want it to come under. And I'm gonna connect those with a big wavy line on each side. Like that. I gotta try and do the same one. Alright, so I messed up a little bit, so I'm gonna erase this side with just a little bit, because I'm gonna go over it with the makeup. And I'm gonna try it again. There, that looks more even. So now I'm going to outline the eyes, which go in under the eye socket and up and point up above his eyebrow. So I'm going to start on my right eye. Kind of like that. And I'm going to go ahead and do the other eye as symmetrical as I can. Alright, and that's kind of how I like it. I might put this line a little bit down so it's closer to my top lip. And, oh, but first I gotta do the little bits on the side of his cheeks, which kind of connect to the point of this smile and go up like that. Just like that. And then he's got a little circle up here on each side. Like that. And that might not even show up when I have my wig on. I don't think it does. But I'm just gonna do it anyway, because a lot of people wigs don't cover it. Okay, so I've got that. Now I'm gonna skip ahead. I'm just gonna move this line a little bit down, and then I'm gonna show you how to do the cream makeup. So I fixed that line up so it's the way that I want it. And now I'm going to go ahead and I decided to use a brush instead of a sponge for putting on the cream makeup in the gray. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to fill my mouth area in. And I'm going to fast forward through this so you can like actually use your time wisely. But I'm going to put this into a little container so I can pick it up with my brush better. And I'm just going to fill it in. So I've gone ahead and I've done my mouth, and I've done these little side bits, because you just paint them in just like the mouth, and I've done the little bits on his temples, because those are going to be covered by my wig anyway. And I'm going to do the eyes, and the eyes are different, because this stuff you're not actually supposed to use by your eyes. So I'm going to go as close as my eyes as I can. It doesn't say on it that you're not supposed to put it in your eyes, but there are certain colors that it says on it that you're not supposed to put on your eyes, like red or yellow. So I'm not sure if this brand is particularly safe for like Trickster Gamzee, but actually I am going to put this on my eyes because it's safe for gray. So I'm going to just fill in my eye areas, and I'm not going to do it too deeply on my eyebrow, because when I try to fill in my eyebrow with the eyebrow pencil, it's going to smear and stuff. But I'm just going to go over my eye area except for my eyebrow. And I'm not going to get this in my eyes, because it's very dangerous while you're wearing contacts, and you need an eye wash station, which I don't have. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the brush and I'm going to fill in my eye areas. Okay, so I've done the one eye, and you saw, if you were looking while I was fast forwarding, that I did a lot of it finger painting, and that's because I'm really afraid of getting a lot of this grease paint like right on my eyelid. So what I did is I put a lot of it around the edge, and then I just kind of smeared it in. So you can see just a little bit of skin in there. So I'm going to finish that up just with the brush really delicately, and I'm really paranoid about getting in my eye, so I'm going to do it really gently. Okay, so now that I finished that eye and my mouth area mostly, now I'm gonna just do my other eye, so stay tuned for that. Actually, Jeremy, while you're editing this, just skip through this part. They don't need to see me do both my eyes. Okay, so I just did that entire eye, and now you can see it's really starting to get there. Kudos to Jeremy for editing that part out, because you really don't need to see me do both my eyes, it's just the same. So now I'm actually going to start on the white part, and now I'm going to cover most of these black lines when I do the white part, and I didn't cover them when I was doing the gray, because just personal experience, it's easier to cover the black with the white, because then it still shows through, but it looks gray. So you get these outlines in gray instead of trying to color just over the outline in gray, okay? So now I'm just going to do the white. So I'm going to find the, oh, here it is. I'm going to find the white real quick, and it's the same brand. And it doesn't say anything about not getting it in your eyes, which is good, but I'm not going to put it in my eyes anyway. I'm doing my entire face, and I'm going to stop just below my chin line. And I'm not going to do the parts that I've already done gray or my eyebrows. So stay tuned. Alright, so there you can see I've covered basically my entire face in white. I'm still going to fix it up in places where it's not completely perfect. But keep in mind that Gamzee is kind of an insane juggalo. He's not exactly the neatest character in Homestuck. So it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect, you just don't want your natural skin color to be showing. So I didn't do this part because I know for a fact that my wig covers it, as well as this part up here. But you can do that if your wig doesn't cover it, or if you want to do short hair Gamzee. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to fix up in places a little bit so it doesn't look as messy, and I'm going to get rid of the black lines a little bit more. So I'm just going to fast forward through this too. Okay, so I decided to leave some of the black lines on because I kind of like the way it looks, and I feel like I don't want it, like I want it to be more saturated, you know? So, now I'm going to take the snazaroo and I'm going to take a sponge. I'm going to sponge it around the front half of my neck, and I would do the back half, except this is a tutorial. I'm not actually going out cosplaying anywhere. And also my wig covers a lot of my neck anyway. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that. I'm just going to fast forward really fast through that. And snazaroo is water based, so never mix your snazaroo with cream based or grease based. Never. Not supposed to mix. Water based stays with water based. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that now. Okay, so I know it's not perfect because I only did one layer, but I just didn't want it to be as saturated as my normal human skin. And I decided, while I was doing that, another reason that I like the outlines around the makeup is so you can tell that it's not his natural skin color. Like, it's more noticeable that it doesn't match the snazaroo on my neck, and I like that. Even though I did the ears with the cream based. I don't know, I should have thought that through. Anyway, I'm going to take the same eyebrow pencil that I used to do the outlines, and I'm just going to do my eyebrows really quick here. So I'm just going to... There. And that's really easy if you didn't get the cream-based stuff in your eyebrow, because otherwise it just slides over and it's really gross. Anyway, so I'm just going to do the other one. I'm just going to skip through this. Okay, so I made it a little bit thicker on the ends than my natural eyebrows, because I feel like it looks cool when I'm like sagging my eyes, like, yeah. So I really like the way I do my eyebrows. They look really fuzzy. So now I'm gonna fix up that little patch on my nose that I keep itching. Really quick here. Oop. And my nasolabial folds, because they got all foldy. There. And I know this cream-based stuff kind of cakes to your skin when it dries, but I kind of like that because it looks more like Juggalo makeup, and he's a cheap Juggalo. So see, it has like little cracked lines in my forehead, my nasolabial creases, and just kind of like, you know, kind of crawling with poor Juggalo Fago stuff. Anyway, so that's most of the makeup. I'm just going to pop on my wig, maybe my horns, I don't know if I'm going to put those on, and get a bottle of Fago. So I'm just going to go ahead and do that, and I'm going to fast forward through that. Okay, so obviously this wig hasn't been styled recently and it's kind of unstyled itself. And my sideburn areas that are meant to be between my cheekbones and my ears have come up a little bit. So I tried to stick those down with tape and it was kind of sad and failed. But you kind of get the idea of how that's supposed to be styled. And you see my horns up there. And I'm just going to complete this look with my Grell teeth that I got on, I don't know, I'll pop the link down below. And I'm going to pop these in my mouth. And they're actually snapped in half, but they're held together with tape too. Just for the tutorial. I'm not going to go to cons like this. And yeah, that's the look. I might add a little bit of contouring. To my face really quickly, but yeah, I'm actually going to do that. I'm going to add little cheekbone areas. Okay, so I just added the slightest bit of contouring. It barely made a difference, and a little bit on my nose there. And yeah, that's the completed Gamzee look. So yeah. So make sure you follow Kids, Trolls, and Cherubs if you haven't already. And follow me at dr-aperture, which will be a link below. And yeah, if you want, send me requests for cosplays to do this Halloween. This is the first of many that I'm doing for KTNC. So yeah, and thank you Jeremy for editing this video. Bye!